Hey guys, happy Sunday. Just leaving my office space, my body workspace, and felt inspired to hop in here and share this video because of a conversation I had with one of my clients yesterday, one of my coaching clients, talking about the impatience that comes with using law of attraction. And she's like, I don't understand why I'm not seeing progress faster. I've been studying the law of attraction for 5 years, and, for a lot of people, studying the law of attraction was reading The Secret, which I hate to break it to you. If The Secret is your only understanding of law of attraction, you don't actually know shit about the law of attraction, because that book is so poorly written as far as explaining how it actually works that all you're getting is a super superficial, reading on the law of attraction. You don't actually understand anything about how it works. The only thing The Secret got right was identifying that it's really important to have positive thoughts. Outside of that, it pretty much left out how it even works, how the law works. So everybody is massively confused, which I completely understand. And so I was like, I really should address this in a video, because I'm sure that my client is not the only one who is having that thought. I'm thinking positive thoughts and I know what I want, and how come I'm not seeing the fruit of my labor, so to speak? Let me explain something to you guys. All magic has its limits. Okay, let me start there. The law of attraction is magic. It is the closest thing to magic that you are going to get in this realm, in this dimension, in this experience of reality. Law of attraction. That's the closest thing you're going to get to magic. Okay? Magic has a catch. All magic has a catch. Okay? Here is the catch for law of attraction. You can know what you want, which is really important if this is going to work. You can have a clear-cut idea of what it is that you want and how you want it to look. You can even have a clear idea of how you want it to feel, and never see it happen because you are so focused on everything that's going wrong in your life. Because here is the truth about law of attraction. Law of attraction doesn't give a shit about what you want. The only thing law of attraction gives a shit about is what you feel and what you focus on. Let me repeat that. The 2 F's. What you feel and what you focus on. It doesn't care what you want. I repeat that again. Law of attraction is not about what you want. It's not about even thinking positive thoughts. It's about what you feel on a daily basis and what you choose to focus on. Let me give you a tangible example of what I mean. The majority of y'all in money struggles want to have money, or maybe you have bigger dreams like being a millionaire. It's one of my life goals is to be a multimillionaire and have multi-million-dollar businesses, okay? But when your bank account goes into the negatives, or when your bank account drops past a certain level of money, you fucking panic. You go into panic, and then everything you're focusing on is how much little money you have, how everything is going wrong, why did this happen, why did I let this happen, how could this possibly be, and you're beating the drum of lack and panic, and guess where your focus went? Your focus went to what you don't have. And guess what your feelings went to? Your feelings went to, I don't have enough. So guess what the law of attraction is going to bring you more of? The law of attraction is going to bring you more of what you don't have. Because that's where your focus and your feelings went. Are you feeling me? If you're feeling me, drop me some hearts so I know that this is resonating with you. Okay? Where you focus and where you feel is what you get. Doesn't matter shit about what you want and how many positive thoughts you can implant into your brain. Okay? Second example. Y'all want a soulmate relationship. Correct? How many of y'all, because I get you from my readings, y'all want a soulmate relationship. Okay? I want my ideal partner. Awesome. Here's what happens. You're looking for this ideal partner. You go out on a date with someone. The date doesn't work out because that shit happens. You're not going to like everybody you go on a date with. You're not going to match with everybody you go on a date with. Go on a date with someone. It doesn't work out. You come home. What do? oh, this is never going to work. I'm never going to find a person. I'm so upset. I'm so distraught. Everybody's a piece of shit. Online dating doesn't work. Blah, 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 blah. So what happened? Your focus went to how things don't work and you're never going to find the person that you want to be with. Your feelings went to being disheartened, being disenchanted, blah, blah, blah. So now law of attraction is going to go more disenchantment, more disheartening situations. This is how it works every single time. You want to know why your experience of reality has not changed? It is because your focus and your feelings are feeding your reality more of what you don't want. You can read The Secret 50,000 times until you are blue in the face, reading it out loud and with no breath, and shit will change about your experience of reality because your feelings and your focus are still on everything that's going wrong, not having enough, all the problems, okay? Understand, the law of attraction is not partial. There is no preference. There is no, I've been a good person, therefore I should have good things come to me. Absolutely not. Matters shit. Which is why you see people that we experience being not good people continuously getting what they want. Because it's not about being a good person. It's not about being a good person. It's about understanding how to control your feelings and your focus. And if you can understand where you put your focus and where you have your feelings, you can have anything you want in the world, which is why this is critical that as light workers, we are using the law of attraction for what we want in our experience of reality and not what we don't want. Because a bunch of y'all who are getting online and talking about how angry and ferocious and furious you are, which having a feeling is normal, but continuing to beat the drum of this sucks and everything sucks and it's never going to get better and we're always going to be defeated and blah, blah, blah. What do you imagine you are going to generate? You are going to generate more circumstances in your reality and in the collective reality that are in alignment with being beaten down, because that is what you're generating. That is where your focus are and that's where your feelings are. You need to get that shit under control and effective immediately if you want to see massive change in our collective. Like, you need to. Okay? I understand that it's hard. I understand that you have feelings about things. Of course, when you see your bank account dip below a certain level, that might sting a little. When your loved one does something that you don't really like, that's going to sting. When you're struggling to find a soulmate connection, that's going to sting. It's not about not feeling a feeling. It's about not staying in a feeling. Not staying in a feeling and not using language that continues to propagate the feeling you don't want. Stop saying things like, everything is always so hard. This is never going to work out. I can't figure this out. I don't know why it's not working for me. Blah, 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 blah. That language is keeping you stuck. It's keeping you in the circle of I'm fucking stuck. That's what it's going to do. Forever. Forever. You are never going to leave the cycle if you don't stop using those words. And this is what fucking kills me about people who are activists, and I'm seeing y'all online and y'all are angry, and I understand, but I gotta tell you that the law of attraction is going to continue to give you reasons to be angry if you keep beating the drum of I'm so fucking angry and you keep talking about that all the time. Speak in solutions. Stop speaking in problems, because the more we use the language of problems, the more problems we are going to get. That is how it works. Doesn't matter if you're a good person. Doesn't matter if you do good deeds. The only thing that matters is where your feelings and your focus on. And the people who are making decisions that we are not happy with, they know this. They know this. They know how to use the law of attraction. And guess what? They are using it to their benefit. They are using this law to get what they want. Meanwhile, the rest of us are letting our emotions take control of us, and we're not taking control of them, and we are not using the law the way we should be to combat this crazy mess. Okay? They know this, and they are using it to their advantage, and we need to do the same thing. The same thing. This is not about favorites. This is not about being partial. This is not about I'm a good person, therefore my life should work out. No! Plenty of good people have had terrible fucking things happen to them, and they seem to always be stuck in the trap of bad things happening. It's because they can't control their feelings and their focus. They can't. And I know that it's hard, and I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying it's a walk in the park, and I'm not saying it doesn't require an extreme amount of growth. But if we do not do this, we are basically dooming ourselves to having an awful experience of reality over and over and over again. And it's going to continue to reinforce victim mentality and a victim experience. So we need to get on the same motherfucking page. Everybody needs to start understanding what the law of attraction is and how it works. It's your feelings and it's your focus. It's not what you want. It's not reading a book about it 100 times. Feelings and focus. And one of the primary ways that you learn how to control your feelings and your focus is meditation, which is why I talk about it incessantly, day in and day out. It's why all of my clients and all of my coaches have a meditation practice, and if they don't, those are the ones that are struggling. You know how I know who's struggling? Out of my clients and my coaches, I ask them if they're meditating. The ones that are meditating are having amazing success in their personal growth. They're seeing things change. The ones that aren't are struggling, and there's a reason for that. Because the ones that are meditating are training their minds to learn how to focus on the feelings they want. The ones who are meditating are using the practice of meditation to hone in on their skills and to practice focus. Okay? You've got to practice focus. Focus requires intention. Okay? Learning how to control your feelings, it's not something that we just have. We got to work at that. But if you're willing to put in the work, you will blow your own mind, and then things will start to happen in your reality that are very powerful. And you will start to see change happen very quickly because you will have changed your feelings and you will have changed your focus. This is not a subjective opinion. This is how the law works. If there's one thing I fucking know, it's how the law works. I have used it to create awful things in my reality. I have used it to create beautiful things in my reality. I see my clients create terrible and lovely things all day long, and it's because of the law. Okay? So hopefully this gave you pause and it gave you perspective on what the law of attraction actually is and how it actually works. If you have more questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and when I'm not driving, I'm going to answer everybody that commented. Thank you for hopping on. Of course, feel free to share. Feel free to tag your people. People need to know this. Light workers need to know this. We need to understand how to harness this law so that we can create the change that we want to create in this world. Because until and unless we do, we are going to keep being upset. We're going to keep being pissed at the experience of our reality because we are not using it the way we should be. We're just not. And we're letting other people who understand this law, maybe not for what it is entirely, but have a very experiential understanding of what it is, use it for their gain. And we are going to stay pissed because we aren't seeing what we want because we're not using it the way they are. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's a formula, you guys. 2 + 2 will give you 4 every single fucking time. And if you're willing to follow the formula, you can have whatever you want. But if you don't follow the formula, you're going to lose the game. It's really simple. It's really simple. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Hopefully this fiery speech made you feel more empowered instead of scared, y'all. Because I got really hot and bothered there for a second. But like, really, we need to have this conversation. Because I hate to see good people lose. I do. I really do. I hate to see good people become disheartened and disenchanted with their experience of reality. But the only reason that's happening is because you don't actually know how this works. And it's okay. It's not your fault. If you didn't know, that's fine. Now you know. So use it now the way it's supposed to be used. Solid? I love you guys. Happy Sunday.